Hello everyone. Welcome back to my page. All right, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a gorgeous Eastern European car. It's a 1983 FSO Polonez coupe. Beautiful car, beautiful example. This is a 143 scale, and these were sold by DeAgostini, which DeAgostini took care of a lot of the Eastern European cars that they made. They made sure that every brand got covered. Dacias, they make sure Skoda, the Altit, Ladas, Vas, how you call it in some countries. They want to make sure all these brands that were not really covered by these more expensive diecast brands, they make sure they made them. And this is a perfect example. Nice looking FSO. This is the coupe version. Now, these cars were sold in other countries in the world. And like I said, these cars were even sold in South America, because I remember seeing them when I was a young kid. And I used to love them. I never seen in person the two-door. I remember the four-door sedan, not sedan, it's like a hatchback. Four-door, and they used to be quite popular. I remember I used to see them a lot. And then, let me tell you, these cars came out in 1978. So the FSO Polonez was made between 1978 and 2002. And then they sold as a pickup. They sold them as a four-door hatchback, and the two-door that we're looking at right now. They also restyled it in the later years. That's why the exact same model is not sold in 2002. They restyled it, which also have that one. A little bit like the face was different and the back was different. But the shape of the body itself was mostly the same. It's just the back and the front, the fascia. They remodeled it, they restyled it, they upgraded it. Let's say upgraded, because it looked more modern. But they sold quite well. They were pretty, and I know it for sure in Eastern Europe, especially in their homeland of Poland, were super popular because they were attractive to be an Eastern European. I like Eastern European cars because they try to cover their market. A lot of these Western Europeans did not have access to the Eastern European countries, so they had to make sure they had coverage for their own people. And they made these brands that they came up with FSO. They made Sastava in Yugoslavia, and the old Yugoslavia, Lada or Vas in Russia, Moskvich in Russia also, and other brands. And they were good for their market. And you have to understand that they didn't have the options that Western Europe or the rest of the world had. But going back to this car, if I didn't say it before, it's a 143 scale. I like these details. You see the airflow vent on top of the roof, the FSO Polonez logo in the front, which is a big F. And let me tell you, it's a nice, attractive car. You can see the wipers in the back. This has like a little spoiler there that you can see. And this must be a Polish brand. I mean, a Polish license plate. I'm like 95% sure. You know, for Polish brand. This one has fog lights. I'm almost certain these are fog lights. Real nice. That's the turning signal right there. I like these rims. I'm not sure if they made them in chrome in real life, but they look good in the car. It gives them a nice touch. Nice, cute touch. And since it's a white car, I love the black trim around it. It gives it a, because it has a black front and also the black mirrors, side mirrors, and it has the spoiler, so it kind of blends it up. It gives it a nice look. All right, I'm gonna let it go around so you can have a nice look at the car so you can enjoy it. All right, everyone. So hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Hopefully having a good time. Hopefully these cars take you down through memory lane if you're a guy that grew up with these cars. And if you're a diecast fanatic, you cannot be in a better YouTube page than this one. I got you covered all different brands and models. And this is a nice example of a nice diecast. Now let me know, guys, you collect diecast, what size scale you guys collect, if it's the 143s or the 132s, or the 118s, if you're into the big ones. Hopefully you got a lot of space, because those big ones take the space of 10 different diecasts from 143s, so those are big boys. But let me know what you guys are into, what you guys collect, what you're enjoying seeing. If you ever drove one of these, if you ever sat in one of them. I'm interested to hear other people's stories and options. I mean, as collector. I started being a 143 collector not too long ago. About 2 years ago, I truly started, and now I'm over 1,000 cars, and I'm so ecstatic. I'm excited because I really enjoy diecast, but I was like, I don't know, should I start collecting them? And I knew myself that once I start, I cannot stop, and that's what I'm going through right now. I cannot stop, but it's a nice hobby, especially I started this hobby just right before we hit this crazy pandemic that we're going through. So these diecast, I look at them and it keeps my sanity up. I don't want to be so dramatic. I'm not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm okay. But hopefully you guys having a good time. Enjoying this website and these cars. Stay safe. I'll see you on my next video. Take care.